Welcome to another week of a friendly nudge. So this week we're going to make almond butter oat bars. And some people have these for breakfast. I think they're probably more of a snack or a dessert because they've got maple syrup and chocolate chips in them. I'm using like an 85% cacao, but there's still a fair amount of maple syrup. I'm not sure that's a great way to start breakfast, except on like your pancake mornings. But, it's got oats and almond butter and bananas and maple syrup, vanilla extract, coconut oil, cinnamon, dark chocolate, some dried cranberries, pumpkin seeds, pecans, some Vital Farms collagen protein, and some salt. So we're going to just break up the bananas. And then I like to use pretty ripe ones for this, and then just mash them up. And you can use a fork. I just had this toy, was going to try it. This thing's probably more of a hassle than it's worth, but a potato masher would be great. That's a half a cup of maple syrup. And then that is 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. You could also use avocado oil. That's a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. That's a half a cup of almond butter. And that's just why I hate to measure stuff, because it's always a hassle to get it out of the container. All right, so then just go ahead and get that stirred up, and then we'll add the dry ingredients. But, you don't have to be like fanatical about it, but you want to get it mixed up. And then that is 2 cups of rolled oats. And just kind of get that stirred in. And then I'm using 2 scoops of Vital Proteins collagen protein. You could also use just a regular chocolate protein mix. That's a 1/4 cup of dark chocolate and a 1/4 cup of dried cranberries, a 1/4 cup of chopped pecans, and a kind of a handful of pumpkin seeds, and a fat pinch of cinnamon. And then we're going to use just a pinch of salt. And we're going to get this all well mixed together. And then we're just going to put it into a parchment-lined 8x8 casserole dish, whatever you want to call it. It's just kind of a baking square. And then we're going to put it in a 350-degree oven. So yeah, I've got the parchment in there, because that way, whenever this thing is finished cooking, we're going to pull it out of there before we cut it into squares. So I'm just spreading it out with a spatula. And this stuff smells amazing. And that's before it even bakes. And then we're going to put it in the oven, and it'll be at 350. And it took about 28 minutes for this to get where we wanted it. And if you can imagine, this absolutely tastes delicious. And I hope you have a wonderful week and play with your food.